name is Imani.
And my name is Sunny.
And you are now listening to Home with the Homies, a podcast where you, our potential future homie, get to hang with us, the homies. Whether we play some games or just shoot the shit or deconstruct Stevie Wonder songs in the key of life.
Whatever it is, you get what you need here with the homies.
But first, what's your theme song for today?
You know, I've been into a lot of Jersey club mixes recently. So I'm like, how about the Steal Her Man challenge? That's the good one. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar. Okay.
It's like, yeah, hey, steal her man, yeah, hey. And that's it.
Okay. I will be on the lookout for that. I don't know. I feel like I'm feeling kind of Christmassy. Like, I know people have thoughts on like holiday cheer before Thanksgiving, and I was previously one of those people, but like lately I've really had Christmas on the mind. I'm feeling like very Ariana Grande Christmas and chill today. Even though it's warm, it's very warm outside. I think the high is 76. Concerning, but in Christmas and Chill, she also has a song about being warm during the holiday season because she's from Florida. So I still relate. I still feel it. That's how it's going for me. But how have you been? I
prefer to be warm. But I've been okay. I'm like, depression season is dark, but been taking some vitamin D. Like you said, the sun is out. You know, new meds, new me. So, I feel like it's been curving. We're heading up. Also, like, about to start new jobs soon. So, hopefully there's, like, new sparks of purpose and pleasure. And I'm excited for it.
Yeah, new experiences. I'm good. Like, I have been pretty stressed because I'm always constantly thinking about all the things that need to be done. But at the same time, I feel like I've actually gotten a lot done, and it's actually cool where I'm at. Yeah.
That's good.
And like today's warm, so I'm definitely gonna go outside and experience the warmth in November. You know, it's a beautiful day. Like, I don't think it's supposed to rain or anything. I think it's supposed to be pretty nice this weekend, actually.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if there's more shows to go see. I know Azuka just opened a show today. So I'm like, there's so much in the air to go visit and see what's about.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm going to sweep up some leaves and get my vitamin D. Because there's also just like a lot of leaves outside. Every time I get out of the car, I'm like, oh my goodness. There is an ocean of leaves. Yeah, it's so many. I'm like, oh, this is so much crunching. But then it's like all the leaves are getting so like walked on. So then they're getting like real packed down, and I'm just like, this is too much.
Oh, I enjoy it.
Oh no!
I'm just like, I'm here for all the crunch and stomping.
Then it rains and it's all nasty and slippery.
I'm just curious about the street cleaning. I'm just like, if I have to move my car once a week for 2 hours, then I feel like the leaves should not be there immediately after the time frame is up.
Yeah, but they're cleaning the street, not the sidewalk.
Well, I'm like, where the car is parked is where all the leaves are for me.
Oh, I'm like, they're like all in front of the door. All the way up into the door. There were a bunch of leaves. But
I guess so. Those leaves are fun for me.
I mean, they cause a lot. They've caused a lot for me. But great. I'm excited for today's episode. And this adventure of leaves. And I'm excited to hang with today's homie. But we're going to take a break and definitely get into some games and meet said homie. So we'll be back.
Honk honk. It's Homie Don't Play That. For $15, you can head to omgstudiosphilly.com and find out which one of you and your homies is a clown. Homie Don't Play That is a game of adventure and improv. Draw one of our adventurous scenarios and decide if you could do that. You'd have to say with your whole gut if you would eat salami on pizza, if you would go 5 rounds with Abe Lincoln in a boxing match, if you could wake up with 5 roaches on your face every single day in exchange for living in a penthouse. If you can't say with your gut that you would do that, honk honk, homie, you don't play that and you may become the clown. First to 3 unadventurous homie strikes is the loser. This is a game of making sure you are not the clown. So is it you? Is it your homie? Or is it the homie that don't play that? Come find out at omgstudiosphilly.com. That is omgstudiosphilly.com. Back to you.
All right, and we are back. Today we have the homie Yvette Gause of Because of Love hanging out with us today. Yvette, you want to introduce yourself and tell us more about Because of Love?
Sure. Hi, everybody. I am Yvette. I am the owner of Because of Love Health and Wellness. And what I primarily do is coaching, focusing on Black women who are faced with the overwhelm of life. Women who have been basically taking care of the world and neglecting themselves for years, right? Women are the backbone of our communities, our workplaces, our churches, and everything else. And sometimes they don't take care of themselves. And so where I am offering a space for people to come to work out their issues, to pay attention to themselves and pay attention to all areas of wellness. So improving their mind, body, and spirit in so many different practices and modalities. And so I'm here to share that with the world. And I'm so glad to be hanging with the homies. This is a dream come true for me.
Yeah, we're so glad to have you here.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just going to ask, what is your theme song for today?
Let's see. Kirk Franklin's Smile. I love that song. No matter what's happening, just keep smiling, keep moving forward, and hey, something good is going to happen in a day. Every day may not be a good day, but there's something good that happens every day. And so that's what I'm here for.
I love that. I've been listening to Will Smith's memoir, on Audible, and he very much talks about the belief that the universe is trying to work out in your favor. So you gotta get out of your own way and just let it all happen. So that's dope. Well, I hope you're hungry because today we have a lot of notable names on the menu. We will be playing this game called Eat, Eat, Eat. Alright, so this is a game called Eat, 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 a game where we eat some notable names. So we have a wheel here with the notable names, and we'll all take turns spinning the wheel to see who is on whose menu. You'll have 30 seconds to tell us how you'll be serving these folks up at your dinner party. So an example would be Ariana Grande, Beyonce, and Mickey Mouse. You could describe a plate with deep fried Ariana Grande with a side of Beyonce buttermilk biscuits and a Mickey Mouse milkshake. Or you can describe a 3-course meal and say Ariana Grande kebabs for an appetizer, broiled Beyonce baby back ribs for the main course, with a Mickey Mouse mousse for dessert. It's up to you on how you want to serve these people up. But at the end of the round, when everyone is done describing their dinner party, we will vote to see which party we would want to go to. The person with the most points at the end of the game is the host with the mostest. So, are you ready to play Eat, Eat, Eat?
Yeah.
All right.
Here.
So, I will go first. I have my 30 seconds. Spin the wheel. All right. So come on down to my party. It is a warm but elegant affair. I will be serving up Frosty the Snowman cupcakes because we want to start it off sweet, and then we're gonna move into some Simba ribs and Donald Duck ice cream at the end, and that was 30 seconds. So that's my meal. That's my party. Frosty the Snowman, cupcakes, Simba ribs, and Donald Duck. I don't remember what I said for my desserts.
Ice cream.
Oh, Donald Duck ice cream. Yeah. Delicious. All right.
I want to go next.
Okay. Spinning this wheel.
Who's it gonna be? All right. Ooh. Y'all ready for this cookout, y'all? Okay, so here's what you're gonna get.
30 seconds.
I'm gonna serve you up a plate of some Oscar Proud dogs for this long-faced full of pork. And then you're gonna get a side of some Lena Horne mashed potatoes. And they're just gonna be singing to you the whole time. And we'll like end the plate with some free throwing Michael Jordan biscuits, making drops and dunks all across the board.
All right. Okay.
Sounds good.
I could come through. I could come through for that. All right.
Some Oscar Proud dogs.
Oscar Proud dogs. And Yvette, let's see what you got on the menu.
Oh my goodness, I am going to have to call DoorDash for this one. Because, I don't know these people, but Megan the Stallion, I know that she is dropping it hard, so we're going to start off with some hors d'oeuvres. Megan the Stallion hors d'oeuvres, where it is hot and spicy to get you going for the beginning of this party. And then guess what? We're going to have a mystery meat. Just like John Cena says, you can't see this. We don't know what it's going to be, but it's a mystery meat that we're going to have DoorDash bring right on through. And Emma Stone, don't have a clue. Sorry, Emma. But you know what? Some Stone Cold ice cream sounds really good. So that's what we're going to rock it out with for my dinner party. Come on through, y'all, because you don't know what you're going to get, but it's going to be exciting.
That's very exciting. Well, I know what dinner party I'm going to.
I do too.
I'm a come through for some Megan Thee Stallion appetizers, some John Cena Mystery Meat, and some Emma Stone Cold, what was it, ice cream?
Ice cream, there you go.
Yeah.
I'll see you there. That's my pick.
That's definitely where I'm going.
You can't vote for yourself.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh.
Y'all didn't tell me those rules.
Well, that's how it goes. You got to show up to somebody else's dinner party. So it's whose party you trying to go to. But let me just say, I will also be there. Love me some John Cena and some spicy Meg hors d'oeuvres. Dropping it hot. Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, it really sold me there. Okay. Up next. So.
Wait, Yvette, whose dinner party are you going to?
Oh, yes.
I would want to go to, keep it light. I'll go to get the frosty cupcakes and some good meat with the ribs and some Donald Duck ice cream. I'll see you, Imani.
All right, thank you for coming through. That Donald Duck ice cream is we were just exploring,
Got it.
All right, so. To end this round, I have 1 point. Yvette has 2 points. Sunny has 0 points. But let's see what we get into round 2. Round 2 comes with 60 seconds on the timer. More time to really sell this point. You're trying to get as many guests as possible. So I'm going to spin this wheel. All right. 60 seconds on the clock. So come through to this dinner party of Black woman excellence. We will be starting our evening off with some Viola Davis Dunkin' Donuts delight. It is a very rich dessert that's going to leave you with something to remember. And that's going to lead us in to our main course of Michelle Obama That's it. Like, what else? What else do you have to say? Like, it's Michelle. That's what's on the plate. Michelle Obama, like, come through. It's about to be delicious and thick with a shout out to Beyonce. And we're going to end the evening off with some Maxine Shaw sherry wine. You know, something classic. That's all the time for me.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so come through for this Black Woman Excellence dinner. You know, Viola Davis Dunkin' Donut Delights. Michelle Obama.
Straight up Michelle Obama.
Straight up. And
she just on the buffet table.
Yeah, right there. And Maxine Shaw Sherry wine. So come through. All right. Let's spin this wheel again.
Who's it gonna be?
60 seconds on the clock.
Okay. First, I'd like to start off with some. I'm going to take it to the dessert world since that's where we're living for the day. Some Cleopatra cupcakes. They are golden with a crown of brown chocolate and caramel drizzle on top. And then we're going to move it over to the Basquiat brownies. They are like a mixture of textures. You might find some chocolate chips in there, maybe some sprinkles, maybe a nut. You'll never know. And then to wrap up this post-dinner meal, you can get some Janet Planet Jackson Doritos. Yeah, if y'all didn't know Janet was spicy, all you gotta do is pop it open and see what pops out. So you know, Janet Planet Jackson Delight Doritos, some Basquiat brownies, and Cleopatra chocolate covered cupcakes. And you know, since I got some time, let me just go ahead and tell you that this will be served up on a golden plate that is shaped like a shell, you know, like a good conch shell. And has like sprinkles of gold flakes on top. That's it.
All right. That sounds very extravagant, luxurious. All right, Yvette. Let's see what you got. What's on the menu today?
Looks like a bunch of fun. So we got M&M. We're gonna have to have some spaghetti on the plate. And George Lopez is going to be serving up some terrific, authentic Mexican tacos. So it's going to be a buffet from around the world. So we got some Italian spaghetti, we got some Mexican tacos, and then Raven Simone, who is representing down home south, we're going to give some fried chicken and put that on the plate as well. Wow. So thanks for coming out to this extravagant around the world dinner party with some spaghetti, some authentic Mexican tacos, and some down home southern fried chicken. I'll see y'all there.
All right. That's I like that. All right. So we have I think I'm gonna head to that. See, I'm really pulled on the Raven Simone fried chicken M&M spaghetti because it's also just very Midwest. I'm like, shout out to Detroit.
Yeah.
But I'm like thinking about them Janet Planet Doritos and Basquiat brownies and Cleopatra covered cupcakes served on a golden platter. Like, I want the Janet Planets. So I think I'm gonna head to Sunny's party.
I'm like, it's a royal meal over here.
It sounds very royal.
You know, as much as I would love to eat just some raw Michelle Obama, I think that the I'm here for mom spaghetti. I agree. The chicken was calling my name, so I'm going for George Raven and M&M.
Okay.
All right. And Imani, I'm with you. I think I'm going to meet you over there at that dessert plate over to get that experience because it does sound rich and exotic and looks like something to look forward to. So that's where I'm headed.
All right. So this round, you know, we got Sunny 2 points, Imani 1 point, Yvette still in the lead with 3 points. Got some good dinner parties going there.
Woohoo!
All right.
Hungry and ready.
Well, don't you fear, because my dinner party is going to be one to remember. All right? You know, it's a dinner. It's a dinner of greats. A dinner of greats. We are starting our evening out with, I guess someone known to be great, depending on who you ask and your own opinion. But I guess did something good. Abraham Lincoln. We are serving up Abraham Lincoln log weenies on the little stick hors d'oeuvres, okay? Get us really warmed up for the night. They're going to be cured and, in Kentucky or Illinois, wherever he was from. They're going to be made there, pulling from that area, which is going to lead us into the night for some LeBron James Jaggernaut Jollof. Unforgettable, and Queen Latifah luxurious mousse to end the night. Golden warm, but cold because it's mousse. It's a night you're not going to remember, You're going to get all kinds of experiences down at my dinner party. So come through.
When I think of Abe Lincoln, all I think is wrestling now. I'm like, that man's a fighter.
Ooh.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so first you're going to get a strong serving of some Serena Grand Slam poppers. Yep, Serena Grand Slam poppers. She's going to slap a jalapeno and you're going to get a burst of cream in your mouth. And then you're going to follow it up with our main course, Shirley Ralph Rice, which is, it's a good basmati jasmine mix. It's got an extra linger of flavor amongst it. Have you thinking about it for a while longer. And that rice is definitely covered in some Issa Rae ragu. So yeah, Issa Rae ragu on top of some Shirley Rice. And don't forget your Serena Williams Grand Slam poppers to start us off.
Okay. All right. I'm going to be real with you. Green at Serena Williams Grand Slam poppers for a second thought you meant drugs. I was like, oh, we started the party off like that. But I am also down for jalapeno poppers.
It's not that kind of party. I mean, if you're popping on your own, that ain't got nothing to do with my menu.
Yeah, we have the dinner party. Right. And Yvette, who is on your menu tonight? 60 seconds on the clock.
You guys are so funny. I love hanging out with young people. Yeah. So again, this is going to be a surprise dinner for a mystery buffet because I can just tell you, Doja Cat, probably, I don't know, feisty, sassy, perhaps.
Yeah.
And so to me, that seems like that would be one of those rings that I used to make from Paper Chef, where you didn't know what was inside of them, but once you dug in, it was absolutely delicious. So there was always a great juicy surprise inside. So we're going to go with that Doja Cat main course, and then Missy Elliott. She has that swag, so we're going to say that there's the Missy Elliott drink that's going to. Oh, I ran out of time. I'm sorry. It's a Missy Elliott mystery drink. And you know what? I'm just going to let the bartender, Imani, who was serving up some special drinks at the cookout, we're going to let her have a spin at putting that, the special treats inside the Missy Elliott drink. And then the Sugar Mama chocolate cake is going to be the end all of the event. So thank you, guys. I hope you come out and I hope you enjoy this meal.
Some Sugar Mama chocolate cake.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be here for the Sugar Mama chocolate cake, and the Missy Elliott
right.
surprise drink, and the
I like it.
spicy, exciting Doja Cat entree.
I feel like I am also gonna go this way, mostly because I just don't remember what you served up, Imani.
It was LeBron James. The LeBron James main course.
Oh,
Abraham weenies. Queen Latifah luxurious.
Right. We had a royal meal with some spicy Abe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But Doja sounds good. And if you making the drinks, then I mean, hey.
She's at the party anyway.
So that's what I'll be.
All right. Well, y'all got me at the Maxine Shaw Sherry, so that's where I'm going to be just to try it out and see how strong that wine is. So I will be over there with Viola Davis, Michelle Obama. Was that the right one, y'all?
No, that was my last party. No, that's my last party.
No, that was the wrong. That's the wrong one. That's
my current
party.
I'm serving Abraham Lincoln weenies.
You're right, Imani. I'm sorry. You're right. So I'm gonna still go to Imani's party because I want to have that Queen Latifah mousse.
Right.
And that's exactly what I was dreaming about. And I got sidetracked. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to Imani's party with the Queen Latifah
unforgettable
mousse.
Parties. It's good.
Yeah. The LeBron Jollof and the Abraham Lincoln logs. Which I don't know what that is, but we're gonna find out.
A night of greatness.
I forgot how excited I was. Man, can I switch?
No.
You already sent in your RSVP. It's too late. The bellman took it.
Too late.
All right.
She RSVP'd to last week's party.
Hey, I changed it. I caught myself before I called the Uber. I caught myself.
All right. And this will be our last round. And see who is really the hostess with the mostest.
It's not me.
It might be. You don't know.
You might get all the points this time.
All
right. Well, I know who I will be serving at my unforgettable event. I'm going to start my evening off with, let's say, some nostalgia. I know we all don't feel the same about him anymore, but he just be human. But I got some John Mulaney on small pieces of bread, toasted with a nice spread that complements. He's from Chicago. There's a pickle on there. And this is going to warm up your palate for the night, for the aged and cured for many years, ready for this event, Hillary Clinton ham. It's really been aged and taken care of, ready for this moment. And we're gonna end our night off with some Jason Momoa pineapple upside down cake representing his homeland of Hawaii in the delicious cake form. So come through to this event. I'm excited for those John Mulaney toasted bread pickles with Hillary ham and Momoa pineapple cakes. So come through.
Alrighty. Something to think about.
Sitting for a long time.
Stay ready for this night.
Oh, usher. Okay, let me just go ahead and usher y'all in to this seafood affair where we got some usher oysters, ready to slip and slide on down your throat. And we're gonna put it next to a good shared gumbo.
Oh.
Yeah, some sure gumbo. But sure is adding all the scallops, the shrimp, the lobster. It's a spiky festival. And then last but not least, you got some vanilla ice octopus. It's real curly, crispy calamari. But inside it's still, still a little pale. It's covered in some crunch, but Just don't forget, we ushering on down into the seafood party.
You know, I'm glad we starting with Usher because I might leave after. All right. What an event.
We're going to see what's going to happen next. Oh, my.
All right, Yvette.
Jennifer Lewis, Zendaya, and Boyz II Men. Who's Jennifer Lewis, y'all?
Black auntie. You know.
A black-owned tea?
She's the Dre's mom in Blackish.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sure, okay. Yeah. Oh, Jennifer Lewis, my God, that is an exciting party right there. Just having her be on the the top of the menu, saying, "Welcome in, my friends, welcome in." With, I'm going to educate you and entertain you all at once, and so we are going to have a traditional down home ethnic menu, which includes some secrets from the slave days, how they transformed the scraps to the most beautiful delicacies that you could imagine. Scrapple, chitlins, I ain't playing. We talking about some pig feet, all of the things that we had nothing and we made it into something sumptuous. So that is what the Jennifer Lewis portion of this meal is going to be all about. And there is nothing like giving a salute and a tribute to Mama with the Boyz II Men appetizers that will be served up just to get you guys started. And Zendaya, we are just going to say is going to be a fun, lively, light drink, a mimosa made of some Moscato and some guava juice. So come out and enjoy, because we are just going to have just all kinds of layers of flavors and delights to share with you all. See you there.
Okay.
Definitely gonna see me there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You know, I'm definitely going to Zendaya's guava mimosa.
Yeah, I'm like, that really reels me in, and it sounds like I'm gonna have a sturdy meal with Jennifer Lewis.
In the history lesson.
There you go.
In a history lesson.
That's what it's all about.
I've never ate chitlins, but maybe today is the day I try.
I'm probably not gonna eat the chitlins though, but I'm here for the experience and the Zendaya mimosa. All right, and Yvette, where would you be heading tonight?
I am going to go to the seafood festival because I love seafood. And there are some things on that menu that I don't like, but I'm willing to give it a try.
Ooh,
I'll try it out.
Cherry vanilla ice. and
vanilla ice
Usher.
Octopus. Usher oysters.
Usher oysters.
You know, just slide and glide on down.
We'll try it.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that ends the round and the game. And so we have Yvette, 7 points. You are truly a great host. Sunny, 3 points, and Imani, 2 points. So,
all right, I'm excited. My first game.
Yeah, congrats. Yay. You really had those a really great menu.
Thank you.
All right, so that was great. Let's take a break and see what Fernando's up to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you love black things? Like black people, black art, and black writing, and black entrepreneurship, and just black things together in one book? Then you should check out, and take it out of the package when you receive it. The Book of Black Joy from 2022's Sheesh is a Black and Black Joy Fest, presented by OMG Studios. This book is a collection of art from black people literally all over the world. We have people from Philly, people from Barbados, people from California, everyone around. We are representing the diaspora with this book of black joy that I personally think will, spark something in you if you look through it, because it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and it's only $45. You get 50 pages of this book for $45. Right to your door. Right to your door. And you get to open it an unlimited amount of times. and feel joy, and you support Black people and Black artists. So go to omgstudiosphilly.com and get your copy today. Tell them the homie sent you.
Welcome back. So we are here to introduce you to our good homie Fernando, the question pig. Fernando is a pig that I got from UArts during my exit interview. They said you owe hundreds of thousands of dollars, start saving, and it felt so rude that we decided to fill him with questions. And yeah, now he gets to hang out with us, and we can't wait to introduce you to Fernando. So let's see, Fernando, what is it that you want to talk about today? How many licks does it take to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Pop? You know, this is a reoccurring question that Fernando must not be able to eat Tootsie Pops, because clearly he's still curious. You know, Fernando, it's only 3, because Tootsie Pops are so good that you go 1, 2, crunch, and you never make it past the second one. So that's all it takes.
Man, Fernando, you know, I thought we talked about this and went over.
You know, I'm glad that you're not afraid to ask questions, though, Fernando.
Which would you prefer to have as a roommate, a goat or a peacock? I'm gonna definitely go with a peacock. Yeah, goats eat everything and climb everything and scream. I definitely am not going to go with the goat. I'm gonna go with the peacock.
I too would live with the peacock. I am mostly just goats stink. They're gonna be real smelly. It's gonna be a lot of kicking stuff all around.
Scream.
You know, peacocks scream too. And they're very territorial.
Scream?
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do.
Yes.
Okay.
Very loudly.
Really?
But it's okay. At least they're cute.
So do I answer the same question or no?
Yeah.
Oh, then I would say I would live with a goat. And I'm going to go against both of you because, you know, I've seen this goat yoga. I'm going to try that out. And the goat is going to give me some milk. I don't drink milk, but hey, what if the world comes to an end and I need to have some substance? You know, the peacock ain't going to give you nothing, but the goat can give me some milk. So yeah, I'm going to choose the goat and try out some new things.
That makes sense.
Well, that's still wouldn't do it. But I appreciate I see your perspective. I'm still trying to get over the fact that peacocks scream. I thought they were just quiet birds that just opened up their big tails, and that was that on that.
I'm I went to a tiny zoo that had a lot of peacocks, and they were just very much aggressive creatures.
Yeah.
Because, you know, also it's the males who are the ones trying to peacock for some attention. And so they're like, look at me, I'm a peacock. And just they're loud, they're show offy, and they will fight other peacocks just so that way they can win and be top.
Okay, well, that's cool.
Fun fact.
I mean, sounds aggressive, but at least it's pretty. But anyway, Fernando has another question. He would like to know, when you're in trouble, who do you call? And I call Ghostbusters. I don't know about y'all, but I'll call Ghostbusters.
It's Ghostbusters is coming to mind, but, you know, Jesus is also on the line. And, you know, I don't know, me and JC still be chit-chatting it up sometimes. It's helpful if you just call on the name. So that's what I'm going to call.
And you know what? I wish that I had answered this question before Sunny, because that's who I'm calling on, because ain't nobody else going to help me except for the Lord Jesus. And guess what? Even if he doesn't manifest by standing in front of me, I'm going to take action based on what I know that he would say. So I'm going to call on Jesus myself. Thank you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I'm I don't think he's going to solve the problem, but I think he's going to just listen to me while I talk about it, give me some encouragement. Yep.
What would Jesus do?
You know, I'm like, when you have a ghost in your home, Ghostbusters is supposed to come there and remove it for a nice, tidy fee.
But he can't remove the Holy Ghost.
Then there's litigation. Oh, I was like, if they can't remove the ghost and they just provided me this service and charged me money, I will sue them, you know? So.
Poor buddy.
A business. I'll report it to the Better Business Bureau that they are falsely advertising, you know, and then I will seek compensation for not solving my problem and charging me for it.
You know, that's what happened in Ghostbusters 2. The Lady Ghostbusters.
I honestly don't remember the premise. Oh, that's like Ghostbusters 3.
Well, that's what they did.
They like got sued?
Yeah, somebody was like, it was like the police, I think, or somebody was like telling everybody that they were frauds, that this wasn't real, because they were like, if people know that ghosts are real, then they're going to freak out. So we're just going to let you hunt ghosts on your own, but we're just going to keep painting you to look like evil, scamming criminals, which will ruin your social life because people think that you're frauds. But hey, at least you can save the world.
Crazy.
Okay. You know, I had no idea what that movie was about. I just knew that they were Lady Ghostbusters. I assumed they were doing the same thing, though. But probably, like, in the face of misogyny.
It's actually, like, feels less about misogyny, but also, which is good.
That is, yes.
Kristen Wiig was hilarious. That's all I got.
Kristen Wiig do be hilarious. All right. Fernando has another question.
If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be? It's a great question, Fernando. You know, I have thought about this, and I would say black because it's very versatile. No matter what the fit, no matter the season, black is always going to be a good go-to. I think everybody's just going to think I'm goth, and that's fine. I've never left my emo phase, so yeah.
I think it's like I don't want to commit to the black. And so I want to commit to maybe a dark gray. I don't want to commit fully to black, but like a nice, like dark gray would be nice.
Okay.
I would commit to black because basically everything I have in my closet is already black. So I think that really is what I would wear for forever. Given a choice that is the only color or not, that's probably, I just stick to it. Yeah. You can always put some sparkle from somewhere, you know, to add on to it to make it brighten up.
That's what I think.
You know, I'm like, dark gray feels like the same, but less of a commitment to all black, always. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Fernando.
All right.
Oh, can I go first?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Yes.
Tell me about a time that you knew you had changed for the better. When somebody really, really pissed me off, and instead of me responding with a cuss or a frown, I just said, okay, and turned around and walked away. That's when I knew that you are no longer going to make me stoop to your level or to get me to be frustrated because of the way that you're acting. And so when I know that I'm in control of who I am and in this very moment and can turn around and walk away without ever thinking about it again, that was a clear sign of change for me.
Yes, I agree. I think definitely like getting to a point of like, this no longer serves me. And so therefore let me see myself out. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow, you know, you can really change anything in your life. Anything in your life you don't like, you truly like have the power and ability to change. So that's always dope.
Yeah. I'd say for me, it'd be a time where I learned that I can change my thinking pattern. 'Cause, you know, sometimes when in brain by myself, be jumping to all kinds of conclusions for no reason. Just connecting dots that don't make sense. But they make sense to me at the time. But to be able to go in and say, if this is all the things that I think, what if it was not true? What if this wasn't what was happening? And what would you do differently if the answer was something different. And then that has helped me to be like, wow, I guess I can make different choices. I guess I can like release a lot of this tension in my body. And so I'm like, yeah, that's been a good change in my thinking patterns.
Shout out. Love some different thinking patterns for the better.
Yeah, cognitive behavioral thinking.
Yes, we love some CBT. What should people do is what Fernando's coming out with then. What should people do? I think this is another question he asks a lot, but people should mind their own business. Yeah, it's like I'm on the line of when you see something, say something, but also sometimes you need to mind your own business. So I guess have good discernment on what you need to do in which scenario.
That's true.
That's solid. I think that people should do whatever the hell they want to without worrying about what somebody else is thinking. Because if you don't do what you want to do when you want to do it, it's never going to get done. So have a good time, celebrate life, live in the moment, and do you. That's my input on that one.
Dope. I think people should love themselves. I think people be lacking in love for themselves and be taking it out on others, or be expecting people to fill in that love for them when, if you love yourself, go to sleep. If you love yourself, eat. If you love yourself, then put yourself out there and go get your money, because only you can do those things. You gotta think about how you came into this world by yourself and how you gonna leave by yourself. So what you gonna do to take care of yourself in between? But you gotta love yourself to feel like you can take care of yourself, that you deserve care, that you deserve all the things that your heart desires. So yeah, go ahead, people.
Wonderful.
Look at all this advice from people.
Loving it. I love it.
That's why Fernando's always asking.
Okay, Fernando, I see you. Fernando wants to know, if you had 3 wishes from a genie, what would they be? If the wish for more wishes is allowed, I would wish for that first. But with my second wish, world peace for minimum 100 years. Minimum. I think in 100 years, a lot can get accomplished, a lot of foundations can be built, and generations of people can live happily, hopefully. And after that, there's at least enough people who lived in peace long enough that they can deal with whatever comes next. And I guess for wish number 2, I would like 3. You're right. I would like superpowers. I personally would like the ability to have telekinesis or fly. I think I can use telekinesis to lift the ground up and help take me to wherever I want to go. So if I have to choose, I would like telekinesis as well.
Sounds good.
I don't know. Genies are so sneaky. You ask a genie for $1 million, and the next thing you know, you're wanted for bank robbery. So I'm like, genie. I would wish for genie to not be sneaky. I would want a contract. So I guess first wish is to hire a lawyer, but I guess I need to be specific and it needs to be a good lawyer who passed the bar and is licensed to write a contract. So the genie can't be sneaky. Second wish, I would wish for I think a home in the mountains. A nice home in the mountains. Yeah, and third wish, not to have to work anymore, but have everything taken care of.
Let's go wish.
Those are my 3 wishes. But yeah, first things first, we gotta get that lawyer in here, because I'm not trying to be set up for failure now here, genie.
As you said it, I was imagining the Fairy Odd Parents, the Pixies. Because I'm you need a magical lawyer to make sure that you also get the magic world rules in there.
There you go.
Yeah. A knowledgeable lawyer.
Yeah. So for my three wishes, I would wish for an unlimited revenue stream that is what do you call it when you're not working on it, but it's a revenue stream?
Passive income.
What's it called? Passive
income.
passive income. Passive income where I'm not doing anything, but it's unlimited and it is a high volume, enough to take care of all of my needs and enough to take care of those that I care about, right? And then the second wish would be to have my own private island that is large enough where on one side it was dedicated to a wellness retreat with all of the amenities, everything to offer to all of my guests. Mindfulness, yoga, relaxation, sports, excursions, all kinds of stuff. Anything that your mind and body could desire would be at this wellness retreat. And on the other side of the island would be my private living space. And so it could have multiple homes on that side of the island. That's enough for family and friends to come as they please, but I would not have to see them if I didn't want to, nor would they have to see me. But it would be a part of my private estate that they could come to. And the third wish that I would have would be for me to have an abundance of time and energy to spend with people in need, people sharing my gifts with other people and listening to other people's stories. And so gaining a better understanding of the world around me and how I can help and contribute to making things better in life.
Genie wishes.
Yeah, Genie.
Right. Fernando has one more question for us before we go. What is your all-time favorite movie of all time?
I'm just going. You ready, Imani?
No.
Okay, I was going to say The Color Purple because I can watch that movie 1,000 times and see something different every single time. And even though it's not like, this great, everything is not all happy, which is a good part because it reminds you of the highs and the lows that are actually necessary and required in life and the lessons that you learn. And so, yeah, I could watch that 1,000 times. People might be looking for like some feel good movie, but that's a feel good and a feel bad and a growing and learning movie. So that's my choice.
I feel like my favorite movie fluxes depending on the day, the year. But a good classic I keep coming back to is Good Burger. I really love being a dude watching other burger dudes just like try to defeat Mondo Burger. And it's like very mundane Afrofuturistic too, because it's like we go through this whole casual blackity black journey only to the very end to have Kel just be like, do you not like me because I'm black? And it's like, dog, no, that was never the problem. Never. But to just acknowledge in that one moment how like race can be built into the thing, but also not the main point. And I just got to go on this cool journey. I love it.
I was going to say Back to the Future. That is a movie I thoroughly enjoy time and time again. Yeah, I was a little with Back to the Future. Favorite movie of all time. And that is all for Fernando. So, thanks.
Thank you,
Fernando. If anyone has a question that they would like to give their homie Fernando, tag us on social media at OMG Studios Philly and use the hashtag the homie Fernando. And maybe we'll ask it on the show. But that's it. And so it's time to wrap up.
Eat, 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 the game where you eat the rich and the fictional. Gather some homies and decide how you might want to serve up Frosty the Snowman, Burna Boy, and Betty White. The person who comes up with the best dinner party menu becomes the hostess with the mostest. You can play this and other games from home with the homies for $15, and you can get that at omgstudiosphilly.com. That is omgstudiosphilly.com.
So we are about to wrap this whole thing up, but we're Black, so it's going to be another minute to 10. Anyway, so just to catch up with y'all, what are your rosebud thorns? What's the thing that's been exciting in your life? What's budding? What's coming up? And what's sticking you on your side?
For me, I guess a rose is again, I'm feeling jolly, so I'm looking forward to the holiday season and holiday cheer. A bud is that, it's currently not that right now. I mean, I guess it is. A bud is that, I don't know, I guess I'm ready for a vacation and I got a few more weeks before I get to there. And, thorn, Thorn, I guess, is climate change, even though I enjoy the warm weather. So that's my rosebud thorn.
I feel it.
What are your rosebud thorns?
For me, I would say a rose is continuing to work with people in missions that are important to me. So working with the Black Physicians in Healthcare Network and meeting the people in my community and helping to make a difference. Working with WGU, which is an adult learning college, where I'm working with people who are returning to school after a break and just getting to really hear their stories and help them along on their journey. So those are roses for me, because it's me actually in connection with people and I feel like I'm making a positive contribution to their journey. A bud is still exploring some other aspects of my career that I, have put to the side a little bit. So I had started a cannabis coaching course, and I just reconnected with my mentor and am starting that back up again. So I think that's a bud, not to be, but yeah, I think that's going to lead to some really good things. So I'm excited about that. And a thorn is right now just trying to become organized and releasing some of the clutter in my life. So that thorn is say, hey, I wish this part was already over and cleaned up, but I know that through the journey it does take time. And so I'm grateful for the thorns, because it leads to all of the growth in other areas. So that's my rosebud thorn for today. Thank you.
I'm gonna start with the thorn and say that my thorn is, I guess my thorn has been dark days, but also in appreciating the dark days, there's a lot of reflection period in there, and I feel like it's been a lot of growth. So even though it'd be hard to get out of bed sometimes, at least I know that I can. And so budding is new days, new projects. This last quarter of the year is gonna have a lot to it. So I'm excited for TV Guide, for Eggnog, which we will talk about soon. And my rose, I would love to throw some roses out to the ADP program over at Theater Horizon. Autism drama program. I love working with these students, and I'm always excited by their imaginations and our Saturday morning adventures through the jungles, through imaginary clay school buses, and and the wonderful scripts that they're writing too. So I'm love imagination.
Oh, and so also, any shout outs? I say shout out to the election coming up and less mail, because I'm tired of all of this election mail, and I will be happy when it's over and done and I'm not getting 50 flyers a day. So shout out to those days being over, and go out and vote also.
I'm shout out to this person, Marta, who's a UPenn student that's making a voice sculpture. I just got to contribute my voice to this thing that's going to come out as a giant chorus. And so I'm shout out to Marta and that creativity. And, shout out to TikTok. for constantly keeping me entertained and informed.
Cool. I'd just like to shout out to my partner, Dr. Lorena White at the Evdamonia Center. She has been not only just a partner for me, but also a really good friend and has taught me so much on my journey. And so, I like to give people credit and let her know, because sometimes you don't tell people what you feel about them. So shout out to Dr. Lorena White.
Shout out.
And she was included in our Book of Black Joy as one of our business entrepreneurship spotlights. So definitely check out that if you want to learn more about this wonderful person who just got a shout out.
So speaking of the Book of Black Joy, let's talk about what's coming up next. Not Book of Black Joy directly related, but OMG related. Because this November, we've got TV Guide. We've been working on, it'll be a workshop staged reading of episodes 2. We've been writing these epic pieces, trying to experiment with a series for plays, and also trying to fit a bunch of stories into the same universe and see what happens when they all collide. So check out episode 2, November 18th, which will be after this podcast comes out. But I'm sure you can watch it somewhere, because we'll record it. There you go. This will be in December, so you will also have just missed the Eggnog Cafe. But
Oh, wow.
if you weren't there, I hope that you get to look into it for next time, because it's going to be annual. Maybe you get to be the Eggnog Supreme, and you could walk out with your sash and crown. And if you don't know what that means, again, tune in next December.
And shout out to the people that came to that. I hope you all had a wonderful, cozy old gay time. So shout out to Eggnog Cafe and TV Guide.
Yeah, shout out to the Penn LGBT Center for co-sponsoring this event. And shout out to Because of Love for being our season sponsor and making sure that we could do all the things that we do. If anybody else wants to sponsor us, we accept gifts. We take PayPal donations. We take your time. We take your venues, your resources, whatever you would like to give to support some funky, queer, youthful work. Yeah, we're here for it.
Here for it.
And I have another shout out for you guys. I want to shout out to the homies, because I was so excited last year when I became a homie on the Patreon platform. And I am just so excited to be a guest on Hanging Out with the Homies. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you for being a loyal homie. How about a soapbox? Right before we go, if there was anything and everything that you could say, stand on your soapbox, what would you say?
Live, love, laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say live with no regrets. So no matter what you do, no matter where you go in life, if you make a mistake, know that it's okay, right? And know that you can grow and learn from everything that happens. And don't let anybody steal your joy. So if it feels like it's not a joyful situation, or it's not a situation that is contributing to your growth, then find a way out. And don't look back. Just keep moving forward. As long as you're moving forward, then you are going in the right direction.
Right. I'll say free yourself. Liberation is a mindset.
Shout out. Well,
Shout out.
That's all for today.
I do have an announcement that I didn't get to make.
Oh, please
make.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna go back one. So we do have an announcement where you were saying that Eggnog Cafe and the TV Guide would be over. There is something that won't be over when this airs, which is going to be the 8 weeks to Optimum Wellness program that starts in January. So if you are a Montgomery County, Maryland resident and are interested in improving your life. We are going to have an 8 weeks to wellness program that addresses mind, body, spirit, nutrition, physical activity. It addresses all areas of your wellness. So please reach out, take a look at Because of Love, Health and Wellness on Instagram, on Facebook to get more details. We'd love to have you be a part of our program. Thank you.
Yes, and we'll include that info in the description of this episode as well. So it'll be easy to find. All right. Yeah. Well, I guess that's it. So thank you guys for hanging out today. Spend home with the homies. Until next time. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.